The nation's most famous plumber, who now focuses on politics, spent his Sunday in front of hundreds of people in Greenville. Fox 11's Cameron Clark has balanced coverage of Joe the Plumber's visit to northeast Wisconsin.
Since last year's presidential race, where he became an icon in the McCain campaign for the working class, the man who's become known as Joe the Plumber has spent less time between the pipes.
I mean, that's about as un-American as it comes.
And a lot more time at the podium.
Instead of yell at my TV, now I get to yell at people up on the stand and then yell with them. So that's how it's changed. I actually have a voice that can be heard.
Sam Wurzelbacher is Joe's real name, and his voice was heard by hundreds at Lions Park in Greenville as he headlined the Tea Party-style event focused on taxes and government spending.
Every American knows if you don't make enough money, you cut things. You use coupons. You don't go out Friday night. You cut cable. For whatever reason, the government thinks they can spend their way out of debt. Joe Biden himself just recently said it's not working. We might have to spend more. It makes no sense.
We are having government take over far too much of our lives without any representation. And we are marching fast on the road down to socialism.
While most of those in the crowd and their signs supported conservative ideals, the event coordinator said the main idea of the event was to get people out and involved in their government, no matter how they vote in the end.
We want to bring people together. We don't want to divide them. So we think everybody kind of agrees on the fiscal issues, that we're heading down the wrong path with the bailouts and the stimulus money.
While supporters of President Obama and his economic recovery plans say it was time for change, and it's important to give change time to happen.
That deficit was created in large part by the Republicans, and for them to be in here protesting President Obama, who's only been in office for 6 months, is a little over the top. I mean, you got to give the guy a chance to fix the mess that he walked into.
You guys can have your voices heard and make
While Joe the Plumber says he'll keep speaking out as long as people will listen.
And they seem to want me to keep doing this. Now, if that ever goes away, then I'll go back to my life of obscurity happily.
In Greenville, Cameron Clark, Fox 11 News.
Joe the Plumber says he does miss his old job before politics. He says he tries to bring his son, who traveled with him here to Wisconsin, along to as many events as possible.